As the Christmas season is already here, so is the rain that usually accompanies it and the most likely result of the constant rainfall, flooding. Yashoda Ramoutar, a resident of 169 Mon Repos pasture, East Coast Demerara, who has been residing in the area for about 7 years, is experiencing the worst flooding since she took up residency in the village. With tears in her eyes on Tuesday, Ramoutar explained to this newscast what her plans for the Christmas was and how it got ruined by the constant floodwaters she's been enduring since last Saturday night. Herself, husband, and their 4-year-old son reside together with her grandmother in a lower flat concrete structure, which has been flooded with water as high as up to their knees.
I go to bed, very good, this place was dry. When I wake up in Sunday morning, this whole place was full of water.
Ramoutar told Nightly News that her husband is the sole breadwinner of the family, but she doesn't want to depend on him entirely, so she decided to plant a garden of cash crops to market the produce for the holiday season. She also purchased 2,000 eggs to resell. All of her investment was impacted by the high water that invaded her property. She managed to save some of the crops, which she transplanted to higher grounds, while the $520,000 egg investment was completely lost.
Yes, I had plans. I had planted a garden at the side here, but I think for supply for people for Christmas, I had to move it and put it here, but many of them died during the flood. By over 2,000 tray eggs to sell, all damaged. Everything went floating in the house.
According to Ramoutar, Attorney General AG Anil Nandalal paid a visit to the area on Sunday last to speak and assist the affected residents. It was then she found out that the coker pump has not been working since last Friday, which is why the flood waters ended up being so high. She alleges that the Attorney General and his team took photos of her situation and advised the affected residents to proceed to a relative of his that resides in the area to book their names down for a benefit that was unknown to her at the time. However, after having found out the nature of the assistance being offered, she is deeming it inadequate and irrelevant in compensating for her losses.
Why I'm here? So I tell him Anil Nandalal say to come here to book down names. So he called Anil Nandalal and asked Anil Nandalal, some people are here to book down him for what? So Anil Nandalal say it's a hamper. Well, I don't need a hamper. I need more than that.
The pump, she said, began working shortly after the AG's visit. Then the water on her property started receding, but is far from gone. She has already lost the supply of eggs she has heavily invested in and is unsure of whether or not any of her electrical appliances are still functional after being submerged for so long. Ramoutar is calling on the relevant authorities to assist her in this unfortunate situation.
As I have plenty losses here, everything is underwater. All the furniture, the appliance, I buy some egg for sale for Christmas, everything damaged. So I need if somebody can help me.
Reporting for HGP Nightly News, Alana Nadir.